his head, and they whirled on its axis.
This crowd ready to celebrate.
AT&T is America's most reliable 5G network, so now you'll never miss a moment.
Great.
Can you imagine what you do if the game just cut out in the middle of the action?
I can. We would immediately start tearing out our hair and screaming at the top of our lungs.
Okay, that's very specific, like it's happened before.
About an hour ago.
That's why we switched to AT&T.
Oh, wow.
Touchdown.
It's not complicated. AT&T 5G is fast, reliable, and secure. America's most reliable 5G network.
You're watching the College Football Playoff National Championship game, presented by AT&T. Ready for the second half as we take a look at downtown Indy with the 5G connected drone cam, powered by AT&T 5G. And a frigid night. Well, a rarity in the CFP era championship game where the first 5 scores have all been field goals. It doesn't add up when you consider that there are 333 combined passing yards. Chris Fowler back with Kirk Herbstreit. Georgia's committed some penalties, had poor field position, and the defenses have been tough in the red zone.
Yeah, the defenses, I think if there's a theme or a narrative, it's the defensive lines and the fronts have dominated the line of scrimmage against the offensive lines. The adjustments need to be made up front. Both offensive coordinators and O-line coaches need to come up with ways. You don't need to hang your hat running the ball, but these defenses need to feel some physicality in running the ball.
Alabama's longest run in the half, Kirk, 4 yards. Bennett had the one scramble, which he lost the ball and got it back. That was Georgia's best run. That's for Capital One rewarding performance.
Let's take a look at what we saw a lot of in the first half. And saw this Alabama defense dialed in, getting Alabama or getting Georgia behind the sticks, applying pressure a number of different ways. We saw mostly Will Anderson being able to get after Stetson Bennett. He never quite felt comfortable. He had the one big pass downfield where he got it on a first down throw, but great job of pressuring him. And look what they've averaged, going back to Kirby Smart's comment. Second down, they've been averaging 11 yards. Third down, 9 yards.
There's a first down run. And Zamir White muscles for 10. That's what Dogs fans are hoping to see a lot more of tonight.
My guess is Kirby Smart, after he left that interview with Molly, he went in there and went right to the offensive room and just challenged that offensive line's manhood. If we're going to win a national championship, you collectively have got to start being more physical and giving us a chance.
You wonder if Saban did the same thing to his offensive line. They haven't created any creases in the running game either. And White slips out of a tackle. Cuts through a crease and barrels into Alabama territory. There goes Zeus.
Well, Will Anderson got pushed to the inside by Jones. C59, he seals it. Now it's one-on-one. What a move there by White, who's known for being a power runner, but gives a shake that time to Helms and gets around him for more positive yards. We haven't seen them run the ball like this the entire first half.
2 carries, 30 yards. 3 tight ends in the game for Georgia. And it's a flea flicker. Bennett looking downfield and just throws it away. It was Bowers running down the middle. Pickers was over on the left. And Christian Harris was pressuring Bennett.
That was a really good job by DeMarco Helms, too, of staying back and not biting in. Remember, they just had back-to-back positive runs. You're thinking they're coming downhill. It's a really good time to call it. But look how he stays back there, takes away the shot down the middle, which is where he wanted to go. And all he could do was throw it away.
And they called intentional grounding.
Illegally ground the football, lost it down at the spot of the foul. Second down.
It was clearly a throwaway. Pickens had kind of broken the route off. Bennett might not like the call.
Yeah, he came off it real quick. Watch the safety in the back, too. He's got to stay back, and he does. And then you could just see, I think it was that Stetson Bennett just came off and just kind of threw it away, gave the body language as if he was just giving up on the play and he was inside the tackle box.
Once again, as Kirby Smart mentioned to Molly, they are behind the sticks. The penalty makes it 2nd and 19.
Yep.
Way too much of this tonight for Georgia. Then it underneath to Cook. Dangerous with the football in his hands. Makes a cut and gets back inside the 45. Make it a more reasonable 3rd down.
We saw in that Michigan game Cook and Bowers and others involved in a short passing game where they just got it out in space and let Cook do damage. We've not seen a lot of that. They get some positive yards here, at least give them a chance on 3rd down, but it's still 3rd and long after the intentional grounding.
And Cook caught 25 passes and took 4 of them to the house. It was a big problem for Michigan in the semifinal. 3rd and 8. Pressure comes. Bennett retreats and just throws it away. Once again, Christian Harris is a problem.
Yeah, the combination of Christian Harris, look who he came off of, Will Anderson. Will Anderson's here, gets a lot of attention, and he comes right behind him off of the edge. Cook leaves, he gets out of the backfield, and it's so hard for a left tackle for Jones to come down on an All-American and then have enough flexibility to come back out against the speed of that blitzing linebacker, Harris.
So they cover the flea flicker well. Bennett guilty of the intentional grounding, and that spoils the drive. Good job by Camarda, who pins the tie deep. Their catch made at the 7. Bryce Young's first possession of the 2nd half coming up.
Fuel your grind with Gatorade's proven formula and the right blend of electrolytes to help you on your journey to greatness.
We are here. For new homeowners, a football game can really bring out the parent in them.
It's smart we park near the exit.
Absolutely.
There you go.
That way,
Let's put away the parking talk maybe for a minute.
Parking is where the money is, though. You imagine what this place pulls in on parking alone?
All right, no more talking about parking lots.
a lot of these are compact spots.
It's not pretty.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
We still planning to head out around the 3rd quarter?
Let's not talk about leaving before we're actually at the game.
What superhero are you?
Peacemaker.
There's no superhero called Peacemaker.
This task force doesn't officially exist.
You don't understand what we're up against here.
I'm in.
Are you satisfied? Yes.
For everything we need, for everything we want, for everything we do. We're all better off with an ally.
The Popeyes Big Box is back, and it is big. Our juicy signature chicken or crispy tenders, 2 regular sides, and a buttermilk biscuit for just $6? We're gonna need a bigger box.
Thanks for bringing me with you guys today, Mr. and Mrs. Lopez.
Not a problem, Josh. Hey, you two. Check out all these camera views in my Silverado. I can see in front of me, behind me, on either side of me. And it has this cam, so I can see if there's any funny business going on. You see any funny business going on?
No, sir.
Let's have a great day.
The Chevy Silverado offers 8 cameras with up to 15 different views. Find new views, find new roads. Chevrolet.
Alabama had some opportunities to come away with touchdowns in the red zone. They were 0 for 2. This is a play that Nakobe Dean catches a break, gets a little excited with his partner, Tyndall, saying, hey, man, you got to be aware. You got to help me out. Very next play, Tyndall feeding off of that energy and that push from his leader.